guys. Start clapping for the next comic, guys. He's been killing it all over the city. Big hand for Brendan Smith, everybody.
So, like, I'm an awkward and antisocial guy. Like, I'm not good with, like, dating or parties or anything. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why I'm so awkward, why I have no confidence. I think I got it. I think the reason I have no confidence is because I was an altar boy and a Boy Scout and no one ever touched me. Like I was just in the woods alone with the predator and we just, like, made a fire. That's all we did. And I have things that, like, should help with confidence. Like, I'm 6'3", and when you think 6'3", most people think, like, strapping, confident, but I'm just failing at a high altitude. Like, I'm 6'3", but I'm a wallflower. I'm such a wallflower, I once got invited to a party I was currently attending. My friend called me, he's like, Brendan, this party's going great, you gotta get over here. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I've been here for an hour, you greeted me when I walked in. I'm on the same couch as you right now. I don't know. I'm an insomniac. I stay up till 4 a.m. and some people my age, they stay up till 4 a.m. like doing drugs, going to the club, partying. I just stay up till 4 a.m. just like looking up facts about the Karate Kid. Just like being a nerd on the internet, reading the news. Like, you guys see, anyone here watch the Jeffrey Dahmer TV show on Netflix? Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I saw on the internet a bunch of people were upset because Netflix puts all their shows into categories. And one of the categories they put Dahmer into was LGBTQ. Yeah, I get being offended by that. Personally, I was more offended they put it in food and travel. And then I saw, you guys see in all these different states, they're like banning drag shows, like all these Republican governors are banning drag shows. And I think that's stupid. I feel like if you're going to ban drag shows, you also have to ban the WWE. Like, if you watch the WWE, it's a dude walking down a runway while his favorite song plays so he can do choreography. It's a bunch of dudes in boots and tights fighting over who gets to wear a belt. It's a drag show. And everyone's like, oh, all these kids, we got to keep them away from the drag queens. If I'm a kid, I'd rather be hanging out with a drag queen than John Cena, because that means I'm terminal. My dad's a boomer who grew up during the Cold War, so when he watches the news, he gets real worried about, like, Ukraine and Russia. Because Russia keeps threatening to, like, use nuclear weapons. He's like, what if there's a nuclear war? He keeps asking me these questions. He's like, Brendan, if there's a nuclear war, do we have a plan? Should we put food and water in the basement? We get canned stuff? Where are we going to go? Like, what are we going to do? Like, Brendan, if the bombs start falling, what are you going to do? And I'm just like, I don't know, die. Like, I'm not going to become a road warrior in a Hyundai Elantra. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do well in the wasteland. I'm going to be in a gimp suit day one. I'm going to be that guy. I don't know, I feel like that's an older perspective too. Like, how am I going to survive the apocalypse? If you tell a Gen Z or millennial the world's going to end, we're just going to be, like, relieved. Like, man, I wasn't going to make rent this month. This actually saves me, you know? This actually really worked out. I don't know, I feel like my generation, I feel like people my age are used to everything being terrible all the time. Like, people my age grew up with school shootings. Like, I'm the same age as the kids at Sandy Hook. Well, like, I was the same age, I grew up, but, like... So, like, when I was a kid, everyone was just afraid of school shootings. Everyone thought a school shooting was going to happen. I was the only kid in my class who wasn't afraid of school shootings because I was the one everyone thought was going to do it. Yeah, I looked like such a mass shooter in high school, they didn't want me to take part in the drills. Because they didn't want me to know where they were going to be hiding. My teacher would be like, okay, everyone, this is a drill. Get in your positions, except Brendan. You wait in the hall. That's where you're probably going to be anyway. So dating's hard. I don't know, I'm on Tinder and I hate Tinder because every girl's like, I want to be a trophy wife, make me a trophy wife. And I don't even think I'm going to get, like, a participation trophy wife. Like, I've only ever matched with and talked to one girl on Tinder, and it did go pretty well. Like, we talked a lot, I liked her, she liked me, but she didn't want to meet face to face. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting catfish, so I kept pressing her, like, why don't you want to meet face to face? And eventually she opened up, she's like, listen, you're gonna know when you see me, but I have cancer, I have lymphoma, I'm a cancer patient, and it's obvious when you see me, and when most guys find out I have cancer, they freak out and they run. And you know, she told me that, she told me she had cancer, but I didn't care, because I wasn't looking for anything long-term at the time. Eventually, though, she ghosted me, so hopefully she died. Because, like, ghosting someone's mean, it's rude. It would reflect a lot better if she just ghosted herself, you know? I don't know. No, you could tell that story's not true because I talked to a girl in it, but... Like, I'm not good at talking in general. Some of you guys might have noticed I talk a little bit different. I have a speech impediment. I went to speech therapy, but you could tell it didn't work, but a way to pronounce speech therapy. And like, it's tough, because when you have a list, there's only two options. You could be gay or be Mike Tyson. And like, I clearly don't fit into either of those categories. Well, I don't fit into one of those categories. I might be Mike Tyson. But like, the worst part is there's like not even good stereotypes about having a speech impediment. Like, other groups have good stereotypes, even if they have bad ones. Like, autistic people have being good at math, black people have big penises, white people have credit. Like, there's good stereotypes. So I've been trying to start one that people with speech impediments are really good at eating girls out. So just, you tell two of your friends, they tell two of their friends. Next time you see someone getting bullied over a speech impediment, be like, no, their tongues are meant for better things. Okay, I'm Brendan Smith, have a great night.
Go for Brendan Smith, everybody!